When onboarding a new client into your practice, there are two fundamental questions that you need to answer. The first question is, what is the quality of data that you are inheriting? And secondly, how do you correctly price for your services given the volume of work required to bring the data to a standard that you are happy with? Andrew's Bakery is a new client within my practice, and after connecting the entity to Syft Analytics, I can utilize the data quality feature within the review section of Syft to get a high-level overview of any potential anomalies within the Xero file. The data quality view is broken down into 5 key sections, namely bank, accounts, contacts, transactions, and tax. We can then leverage the data under the identified column to understand where the biggest workload is going to occur and how much work it's going to take to review this entire client file before we can start reporting. The second question of how we correctly price for our services takes us up to the oversight section here in the top left-hand corner. What I've gone ahead and done is created a custom view that I've called the workload benchmark to help me identify my aggregate pricing across my client base. I've utilized the total transactions, total bank transactions, number of invoices, manual journals, and the number of unreconciled transactions to give me a better understanding of how much work goes into each of my client files. By filtering for which of my clients has the highest number of total transactions, I can get a better indication of how much work is going into each of these files every single month for reconciliation and processing on Xero side. Based off of the current agreements I have with the rest of my client book, I can then gauge what a correct figure would be to price out my bookkeeping services to Andrew's Bakery going forward.